Grateful day. Welcome to the 72nd episode of the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast with your host, Jenée Hudson, the Uplifter. I empower professional entrepreneurs who feel disqualified to overcome toxic environments and self-doubt, to take that decisive action, lead boldly in their identity, courage, and integrity, to persevere, all anchored in faith. All right, before we dive into today's episode, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast by Jenée Hudson, where you can watch all of the old episodes as well as the new ones. You can share it, like it, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would be most appreciated. Thank you. All right, time for the shirt. Today's shirt says, God is still writing your story. Stop trying to steal the pen. You guys, this t-shirt is simply a reminder. Oops, trying to wave to people. It's a reminder that, God's not done with any of us yet. And nor are we broken, is what this t-shirt is a reminder of today. All right. Which leads into today's episode called You're Not Broken, You're Becoming. Real stories, solutions, and faith. All right. But before we jump in, let me share just some eye-opening statistics, like I like to do, that highlight why this conversation matters. All right. So first, according to the American Psychological Association, you guys, nearly 75% of adults actually report experiencing symptoms of stress that actually just impact their emotional or physical well-being. That is not good, right? That's a huge percent with self-doubt and low self-worth is what they're experiencing, among many other top symptoms. Also, there's a study done in the year 2023 from Delight Insights, and this revealed that there were 70%, which is still a high number, right, of professionals who have experienced that, what they call that purpose crisis, you guys. Not sure if you've ever been through that. Hopefully not, but they've experienced that. And it was at some point in their actual career that they experienced this. They were questioning their identity, their direction, or whether if what they were actually doing aligned with what they were trying to do with their deeper calling and their values. And most telling research is from a Mental Health America, indicating that over 50% of individuals have a depression, you guys. And it's described in their primary emotions of feelings of being broken or feeling like they're not enough. That is just very, very sad to hear. But I'm going to be here all the time to keep being an uplifter, to keep you guys updated and uplifted. All right. So today's episode is for those people who have been feeling unworthy, stuck, unseen, or unfinished in something that you're doing along your journey or in your business. This episode is definitely for you. All right. So look, I know you've been wondering, why do I feel like I'm behind in things that I'm doing and trying to accomplish, right? Trust, I've been there lots of times as an entrepreneur, right? Or you might be wondering, why does this healing that I'm going through feel so overwhelming? Or why hasn't the breakthrough come yet? You guys, I have felt all of these things, and unfortunately, sometimes I do sometimes feel this way. So you're not alone if you're feeling any of this, all right? And as a matter of fact, if you can relate, put relate in the chat. So I'm here to tell you today that you are not broken. Not at all, not even a little bit, okay? But instead, you are becoming, all right? Just see it that way. You know, I'm a little optimistic. I like to put a positive spin on things. So just see those challenges as something positive, right? So becoming isn't polished though, nor is it always pretty. We all know that. I definitely know that, right? So it's simply though a progress that we have to all go through. And that's okay, because that just makes us stronger, you know? So today I am going to, of course, give you some great gems and things like I do. And we're going to have some real talk, some real tools, and the truth that will simply just empower you to walk boldly through your process and along your journey, okay? Versus just waiting for the promise. Cannot wait for it, because it's not going to come knock on your door. Let me tell you that. Not at all. So let's get started with my ongoing giftful information. So here are 5 giftful takeaways that you can start like reflecting on right now. You don't have to wait. All right. So, and as you move forward and you're feeling broken, well, we're going to be moving past that to becoming. All right. So gift number 1, hopefully you have some paper, because you know I like to give actionable steps and or things for you to go to. So you might want to just write it down and you can try it, because I've tried many of these things and they are very helpful. All right. So gift number 1 is called Becoming is a Process, Not a Punishment. So what do I mean by that? Well, just because you're not there, you know, where you want to be, right? It doesn't mean that you're actual broken because you're not there, right? It means, again, you're what? Becoming. So know that there is an actual purpose for your process, all right? Therefore, like, healing is allowed to be slow. It's okay to heal slow. I've been healing for many years, you guys, throughout many different things and trauma and things that have been going on in my life. And it's just simply helped me because I haven't rushed it. I just allowed myself to go with the process and, of course, God's direction. All right. It also doesn't mean that like you have this perfection, although many of you who know me, I am a perfectionist, but hello, unapologetically. Okay. I can only be me. Thank God. And you should feel the same way about yourself. All right. Because becoming means learning and just having that value for unseen roots, you guys, not just visible, but the visual fruit that's in the roots that's going to be coming up in and about you and around you. Okay. So here are some actionable steps to just simply help you assist with this actual process. All right. So first, you want to start by taking intentional walks, you guys. So helpful. Intentional walks. I know some of you already do this, but you want to do it without your phone. Okay. And if you have to take the phone, because you might have the kids, just put it in your pocket in case of emergency, someone calls and things like that. But try to do it without your phone. And use this time to mentally list out just in your head what you're learning and what your current season is involving. Okay. And then take a deeper reflection with those thoughts and actually write those insights on what is it? It's called a biodegradable seed paper, you guys. So remember the things you think about. And then once you get home or wherever you get to your destination, purchase a biodegradable seed paper, which is available online. And what you're going to do is you're going to plant them. Yes, you're going to plant them as a symbol of pretty much just sowing wisdom into your own future. You guys, how priceless is that? All right. This physical act of doing this, it like slows the growth that will actually connect to your actual process. All right. With purpose though, and in a very, very tangible way. Okay. Also, for those of you who are that digital type of person and you need that digital guidance, simply explore the Presently app. That's what it's called, which helps to simply like record short daily gratitudes, focus on growth moments. All right. Even overwhelming ones. You want to put those in there too, right? And then you know what? Over time, you'll begin to see like that transformation happening in real time. And you'll be so glad that you took that step. All right. Gift number 2. Your lived story has the power to set someone else free, you guys. Love this tip, okay? I personally have experienced walking through trauma, like I mentioned earlier, grief, rejection, and burnout. If you can relate to me, put relate into the chat. And if you find this valuable already, put value. But you know what? It was something that was not wasted energy, even though I had to go through all the things that I went through. Because you know what? Your scars become someone else's survival guide, you guys. That's what I've learned through this entire process. When you're willing to share, that is a blessing in itself. And someone else is being blessed when you don't even know it sometimes. So it's a great thing to share what you're going through, you know, when you feel the time to do so and things like that. And also, know that vulnerability doesn't disqualify you guys. I had to learn this big time because I didn't want to be vulnerable, especially not in front of the world. You know, so what it does though is it empowers you and others, you guys, and it just helps you to have that deeper like sense of assistance, and it helps with your own healing. You guys, try that. I'm telling you, no one's going to talk about you. And even if they do, they don't have to listen in a nice way, right? All right. And let me tell you this. Did you know that there is actual power, you guys, in saying me too? Well, this very thing that you were afraid of, you guys, we've been afraid of lots of things, right? Well, it's time to help like reveal what that is. But it possibly might be the key to help somebody else. You might have this fear of just kind of putting it out there because it's about yourself or something that took place. But really, it is the key to help someone else. So you should really think about just kind of putting it out there and blessing someone else. All right. But remember that when you're doing this and you're actually getting maybe even some testimonies from people who have come back to help you, and they're like, you know what, you helped me. You put that out there. Oh my goodness, I've been scared to put the same things out there, but I know it's okay because you're being vulnerable. So you're like helping me to know that it's okay to be vulnerable, right? But testimonies, they don't have to be perfect. Not at all. Nothing does though, right? They just need to be true though. Make sure they're true if you're getting testimonies of helping someone, because people can see right through it if it's not true. Here's some actionable steps to help you with these type of things. First, you're going to use the StoryCorps app. That's what it's called. And you're going to use this to simply record a personal milestone or a healing moment, okay, as audio. Then you're going to simply upload that story, even anonymously, even if you do it anonymously, to its archive, or you can actually save it as like a spoken journal of your own, okay, and that you can go back to, and that's going to assist you along the way of your journey, being an entrepreneur in your 9-to-5, whatever you're going through, okay. Also, if you're ready to step into visual storytelling, you guys, try Canva video. You know, so many of us use Canva for just like pictures and many other things, but Canva video, very, very helpful. Okay. And And you don't have to be like that Prime Canva member or anything like that. You still can utilize it with just the simple basic Canva, because I have it. All right. But this is going to help you to pair a voice recording, you guys, with actual images from your life to actually just like create a mini visual story reel, you guys. So if you're not making reels in many different ways, try the Canva video, okay? And you'll be able to post it on your social media and your website or wherever you need it. All right. And in a more general setting for this, you want to participate, if you can, in a moth style storytelling event, you guys. So in your local area or virtually, you can do this. This is I did a few of these when I started like doing speaking and stuff like that. So very, very helpful. This is like normally an open mic type of night. You know how like people go and they do like poetry or they do singing and things like that. Well, you can do this by even speaking or just storytelling, telling parts of your story, okay, on the open mic. And it helps for real stories and it helps them to just like come alive. And again, you never know who's going to be out in that audience. Your new client could be out there. You never know. Okay. So try it out. I did. You should really do that. And it gives you a voice of having that full stage, which is very, very important and lucrative to help you. All right. Okay. Gift number 3. So gift number 3 is, we all do it, stop comparing your beginning to someone else's breakthrough. You guys, I know it's very difficult. We all have done it and we probably still do here and there, but stop doing that. Stop comparing yourself, okay? So, as we all know, social media, you guys, can distort our views big time. And it can distort our growth. And we don't want that. So as often as it is, it makes us just like compare our own behind the scenes, like to someone else's who's doing better than us or we feel is doing better than us, right? So we don't want to do that anymore to ourselves. And plus that brings us down and it slows us up. So stop comparing yourself, okay? But just know that, you guys, in the assignment of you guys moving forward and helping yourself, that it's all assigned to you and it's tailored for you. So don't worry about anybody else, where they're at, how good they're doing. Just, we got to stop doing that to ourselves. Okay. I'm talking to me too. So, it also puts some big like delays on us, you guys, because we compare. So we don't want to do that to our calling. God is here with us and is seeing us through. So let's just reflect on God and get through it. Know that we're going to get through it. I always say this too shall pass. And it's a reminder, you guys, to simply just keep going. And it helps me to think of things that I had like trauma or just things that took place and I didn't get through to my expertise that I felt like I should have gotten through. But you guys, man, it helps with that comparison so that I don't compare myself. And it tells me, you know what, Jenée, you've gotten through so much more and harder stuff. You're going to get through this too. So just try it. All right. Stop comparing. All right. Also, remember to protect your actual mental space, you guys. That is huge. So much is going on out here in the mental space. Oh my goodness. And it's like unnecessary measuring sticks is what it feels like, right? We're doing this to ourselves and we're just putting these measuring sticks up against all these other people and we're falling short. And we don't want to do that. All right. So here are some actionable steps to assist you to stop comparing yourself to others. All right. So first, we're going to install, you guys, another app. It's called the Freedom app or the 1 Sec app. they both do the same thing. You can choose, right? These are tools that force you to pause before you open your apps, you guys. How phenomenal is that, okay? It helps you to just take a pause before you actually open anything up on Instagram, on TikTok, or it just helps for that break. It helps that breaking through like that autopilot, and comparison cycles. You guys, that Freedom app and that 1 Sec app is the deal, okay? Then, after trying to get one of those apps, use that pause moment that you've been utilizing from those apps to open up the I Am app. Do that app. It's more positive, which sends personalized affirmations through the day and directly to you. I know I'm always needing that uplifting. If I'm not in my car, which is always on, and they're not paying me for this, but I listen to the Willie Moore Jr. show, which is around the world, Praise Radio. But if I'm not in my car, I'm coming into the house, it's on my phone. I always need that that uplifting for the most part, okay? And that inspiring, those words, a song, all of those type of things. So use the I Am app, and that's going to help you out tremendously, okay? And then just allow it to help you to just celebrate your own space because you deserve it, okay? All right. Also with this, okay, you guys, for the visual learners, okay, create an actual progress vision board. That's what it's called. I know we've done like vision boards where we put up there what we want, what kind of car we got. Trust, I have a purple Lamborghini on mine. I'm going to get there very soon. Speaking it and putting it out there, let me tell you. But using this board, you want to use a magnetic board or a whiteboard, because that's magnetic as well, with movable sticky notes on it though. Instead of just like future long-term goals that we usually put out there on these type of boards, no, this board tracks small victories, and that's going to help you, okay? And it's from like the past month to the year versus way ahead, okay? As far as this vision board. And it shows you that you're not behind, okay? But instead, you're what? Becoming in plain sight, you guys. So very helpful. All right, moving on to gift number 4. So gift number 4 is real faith doesn't bypass real emotions. Not at all. So faith isn't just a fake it till you make it type of, mantra, you guys. Not at all. Okay. It's actually like the audacity to feel deeply, you guys, and to trust boldly. Yes. So, many people have been so confused and just, they feel that like numbness within their own strength. But emotional distress, you guys, only leads to spiritual disconnection. We don't want that. And I don't want that from none of you guys. All right. So becoming is about honesty and being honest with yourself and with other trusted people. Very, very important. Who you have around you, who you have in your ear, who you're learning from, mentors, coaches, very important. Okay. So of course, I'm going to give you some actionable steps to kind of keep up with this and to help you out with these things. So the first thing you want to do with this is you want to explore something called, I don't know if you've done it, I've done it a few times, but one thing is called sound therapy or emotional release breath work, okay? I always do the breath work. It helps in so many ways. So you're going to do these actual platforms. One of them is called Insight Timer, just so you can look that up, where you'll find guided faith-based sessions, you guys. How phenomenal is that? And that simple like invite of God into your emotional space. I love that whole platform, okay? These actual tools help you just to simply release stress that you've had stored within you for so many years, or even it might be new stress, and we don't want that. So check out Insight Timer, okay? It's going to just kind of help to remove it from your body, which is what we all need, especially for those who struggle to express their feelings by way of words. This will really, really help you, all right? Also, try attending a faith and wellness retreat, you guys. Man, of course, it would be wonderful if you were going to attend one on a beach and all you have is beach and sand and you're just taking it all in. So relaxing, right? But what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to actually research for different experiences on platforms like Wellness Living. That's a good one. Or what do we always use? Eventbrite, you guys. Eventbrite has a lot of great retreats and stuff like that you can sign up for. Some of them are even free. Check it out. And that's going to actually blend that worship, that movement, and the emotional health that we all need assistance with, okay? Especially for those of us who unfortunately can't get that assistance professionally, with a therapist or someone like that because of payments or money and those type of things. These things are going to be very helpful. Take care of you because, again, you're worth it. All right. Okay. Last but not least is gift number 5. So gift number 5 is wholeness does not mean nothing's missing. It means nothing's wasted. All right. So, you guys, I'm telling you all of this today because, you don't have to wait until everything is perfect. Not at all. I used to think that I had to. So that's why I'm telling you today. You don't have to wait to think everything's perfect to walk in your purpose either. Stop doing that. Simply take it from me. I'm telling you because I did do that. I am that person. I'm just going to admit it. Okay. God uses us, you guys. What's left, I'm telling you, of our fragments, your history, and your resilience to do powerful things. Because I know, man, I am a work in progress even today. And God is always there and so good. Just so you know. Plus, you know what? Wholeness is not the absence of cracks. We need to understand that, okay? It's how the light shines through those actual cracks that really matters. So keep that in mind, all right? And just simply show yourself some grace. I have to often show myself some grace, so I do understand. All right, so when you stop actually trying to hide the cracks of whatever you're going through, you guys, you'll discover that light, that bright light, all right, that has always been shining just right through you from the start. You'll see it by just stop hiding from the cracks, though. Let it just shine through, okay? And with that being said, here are some actionable steps to assist you with unwanted feelings and to let the light just shine through you, okay? So the first one is I recommend that you participate in an interactive legacy project, you guys. That's what it's called, interactive legacy project, through platforms like Echo Storytelling Agency. That's what it's called, okay? Where it'll allow you to build a digital or a physical timeline, you guys, of your defining moments. We always are trying to capture that stuff on paper and things like that. I got books, not even one, of many things I was trying to capture. I got napkin. You guys, this napkin is tore. Yes, I like Little Caesars. And I'm telling you, I was in the car oh my gosh, let me write this down. But this Echo Storytelling Agency, man, it's going to help you to build, like I said, that digital or physical timeline of those defining moments. And remember, you want good ones to be down as well as painful ones, because this is only going to help you to progress forward, okay? As an entrepreneur, again, in your 9 to 5, along your journey, whatever that is. And it will help you to simply see your journey laid out, you guys, as a meaningful narrative, okay? You are going to be so amazed of using this platform. And it will simply help you to shift your mindset from broken to building. All right? All right. So excited you guys were on here today. You know I appreciate you. But that concludes all of the gifts that I'm doing today and the amazing gems for what? The 72nd episode, you guys. So grateful of the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast. But since it's Mother's Day this weekend, so happy Mother's Day and happy Mother's Day to me. I've decided to continue from what I did last week, and everybody did show up. Thank you for your those gifts that I gave you free for that 30 minutes of time. But I'm going to do it again this week because it's Mother's Day, and I know many of us need it, you know? Again, I just wish I had someone to have done this for me when I became an entrepreneur many years ago, right? So it's going to be similar to the Uplift Blueprint Assistance, all right? Therefore, I'm giving 2, because I already have a few, well, more than a few, who have already signed up. I'm going to give 2 exclusive spots, you guys, of a free 30-minute breakthrough session for this, okay? Designed specifically for you and your purpose, okay? We are all these driven people, so I'm like, let's do it. Let's all come together. Now, mind you, when you do sign up for this, it is going to be one-on-one, so you don't have to feel like, oh man, I don't want to do it because what if everybody else is in the room? No, it's one-on-one just with me, okay? And you know I'm inviting, so come on and sign up. The first 2 people only though, but don't jump off yet. You can actually go to my Calendly link, and I'll actually put it in this information when I post as well, but you can get to that and sign up on my Calendly, okay? Again, it's a one-on-one session, and you'll be so grateful that you did. All right. Now listen, remember, if nobody told you today, you guys, I'm going to tell you right now, you are not broken. Not at all. You never have been broken. All right. So just listen, you are actually doing what? You're becoming. So if someone ever tells you again in life, or even insinuates that you're broken in any way, be like, no, I am not broken. I am becoming. All right. Let's do that for ourselves. So also, everything that you've walked through, you guys, it matters. I just want you to know that. I didn't have anyone tell me that, so I wanted to tell you, right? Because you know what? Your delay does not mean denial at all. And again, I'm guilty. I had to learn that. And your healing does not mean that you're like disqualified from things, or that you're disqualified from hope, because you are not. All right. So just know that your story is not done because, you know, like well, actually it does help to heal you big time and to heal others. But know that, you know, stories heal, faith works big time, you guys, and solutions start from right within you. And it helps you to believe again as well, just in case you've kind of gotten away from that faith. All right. So take this episode. If you didn't hear anything else on this episode, you guys, take this episode, replay it when you like forget who you are. Okay. Go back and be like, no, Jenée told me that I'm becoming. So let me go back and get that reminder. All right. Because what? God doesn't waste anything, you guys. Not at all. Not your waiting, not your weeping, and not your wounds. All right. And for me as an uplifter, you guys, I want to tell you this too. I am so very proud of you all, including myself, because you are becoming bold and whole. And most importantly, you are becoming you. All right. Yes. Okay. So before we close, I can't end this episode without giving a heartfelt shout out to all the mothers, the mother figures, and the nurturers, you guys, that are listening today, such as yourselves, okay? So as we approach Mother's Day this weekend, I want to be the first person to honor first my own mother, Mary Rutherford Howard, who is not only the most amazing woman, you guys, of God, oh my goodness, but she's also an angel to many. If she had enemies, she's nice to her enemies, you guys, because that's just her heart. Oh my goodness. I don't want to start crying, so I'm going to move along. She is my best friend, you guys, and she is just, of course, God first, but she is my world. Man. All right. So I also want to honor every woman who has ever, carried or they nurtured another person. They prayed for another person or even poured into someone else, you guys. Whether you've birthed a child, raised a village, mothered through mentorship even, because I've done that through many kids and students. So you guys, this Mother's Day, man, please receive your total rest, because you deserve it. Okay? Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. My kids, one's not here, one is, but again, it's all about me. You should do the same, okay? And just know that you are more than enough. Whatever child you've raised or kid that you're still raising, it doesn't matter. You are more than enough, and you're still someone's mother, whether you know it or not. Okay? All right. So happy, blessed Mother's Day, you guys, to you. I am so just excited to be on here, and it looks like there's all women at the time. Well, actually there is a male, but happy Mother's Day to us. So happy. Okay, you guys. So please, I said this in the beginning, continue to follow, share, and like. And remember, all of these podcasts are on YouTube as well. Please go there for that inspiring content. Okay, share it, like it, subscribe to the podcast. Faith Forward Fearlessly by Jenée Hudson. All right. And as always, you guys, I appreciate you so very much for tuning into this 72nd episode of my podcast, the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast with Jenée Hudson, the Uplifter. You guys are so special. Love you so much. Keep the faith. And until next time, have a very blessed day, you guys, and a prosperous journey on purpose. Later.